Hey guys, it's D'Angelo, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm going to be doing a different video. I kind of did one back when I first went to 1S's concert back in March. So I'm going to be doing one for pretty much all the concerts I'm going to be going to in the future. So today I'm going to be doing my review and my thoughts, as well as kind of like a merch haul on my latest concert I went to, which was (G)I-DLE's Just Me Idol tour in Chicago. So I hope you guys enjoy this video and let's start. Yeah, so obviously, as you guys can tell by the title as well as what I just announced, I did end up going to (G)I-DLE's concert that was in Chicago. It just happened, the time I'm filming this, it just happened yesterday. So it was on a Wednesday, I think it was the 3rd. So you guys are probably going to see this probably on the 5th, so it's going to be like a couple days ago. But it was a really fun concert. I'll be talking about a lot of different stuff that'll contain, like, you know, like the venue, just overall like concert, as well as some of like my fan cams and videos, and then I'll also show you what I got as going to like for merch and all that kind of stuff. So I guess the first thing that I'll talk about is the venue itself. The venue was pretty good. It's called Radius Chicago, which I had never been to before. Most of the groups that I like seen in the past in concert have all went to like Concord for the most part, and then, you know, like United and like those sorts of places, Allstate. So this was a new venue to me, and I wasn't sure how I was going to feel about it because of the location. It was like kind of like on a side street. It kind of looked weird, but getting there wasn't that bad. I mean, I didn't drive, so I didn't have to worry about that. But I just got dropped off. It was my mom. I went with my mom, by the way. But we got dropped off, and it was like literally right there. It was really big, and when we first got there, it was a really long ass line, and we were very, very much intimidated. I was not expecting that many people to show up, to be honest, but at the same time, I didn't know how big this venue was. I didn't know how many people had bought tickets, so I didn't really know what to expect. But the venue itself, just to get the venue out of the way, it was really, really nice when we finally did get inside. It was really, really spread out. It was a lot. I felt like it was really huge inside compared to what it looked like on the outside. So the stage itself looked really huge, and just the space for where, you know, people could stand, because it was an all standing venue. It was just like super wide, and I thought it was pretty nice. Like, it was really like just cool looking, because it had 3 bars total. There were 2 on each side. When you're looking at the stage, there was 2 like huge bars on each side, and then there was one when you first walked in, and then like the bathrooms were very easy to find. The merch line was right there. They also had this like a little section for like snacks / like, you know, food. So it was like a really nice venue overall, and it was very clean, and I just really liked the venue. I really liked it a lot. So they did a really good job picking for venues. So I guess I'll talk about getting into the concert, since I kind of skipped over that. Talked about the venue, but yeah, like I said, the line seemed very long and it was very intimidating. But we only stood there for probably like 5 minutes, and then the line started to move. And another thing about the venue was that we actually got in like 15 minutes early than we were supposed to, because the doors were supposed to open at 6. The show started at 7. We got in like 15 minutes before 6 o'clock, so we got in there like really early. So they opened up the doors way early, got us like almost majority of us in before 6, which was really, really impressive, and I really liked that a lot. Of course, they had to, like, you know, ID us, you know, check us ID, and then have to like stamp us whether or not we were, you know, drinking age or not, and then tickets, you know, security. It all went by really, really fast, and as soon as like we got the ticket scanned, we got through the doorway, and then it was just, everything was just right there. So it was really, really cool. Next part I'll talk about is merch. So at the merch, they had like a merch table. I wouldn't even say a stand. They had a table, and the line was like already long by the time we got in. So I literally told my mom, I'm like, oh my god, the line's getting longer, and I ran away from her and I got in line. And I will say that the merch was very, very disappointing in my opinion. For the merch, they only brought 1 shirt. It was a black shirt, you know, it said, you know, (G)I-DLE, you know, Just Me Idol, you know, World Tour, and it was in black. Short sleeve. That was it. That's all they had. They didn't have anything else. So I was like, really? I'm like, I wouldn't say it was disappointing because I didn't really have that much money to begin with to buy merch, but it was just kind of surprising. Like, you're even like, it doesn't matter what, like they'll buy it, you know, because we just want to try and get all that, you know, get all that shit. So it was kind of surprising. And my story about the shirt that I got, my mom and I, we were talking to this one dad of this one kid that he was in front of us. We were talking to him, and the line for the merch line went pretty fast, so he ended up going to the left side and we went to the right. And the guy just, you know, the guy at the merch table was just like, okay, we have like 2 mediums. And I was like, okay, because I'm like pretty skinny, you know, so I was already thinking of getting a medium or a large. So he was like, okay, we have 2 mediums. And then all of a sudden, this, you know, one of the girls just walked over and she had the shirt in her hand. And then he was like, 1 medium. And I was like, okay, I'm like, that's fine. I'm like, I'll take that. And then as soon as I took it, the girl just like, okay, we're all sold out of the shirts. I was like, oh shit. So I was like, swipe that card. So that way, like, I could just like get it, because I didn't realize that I got the last shirt. So that was really, really crazy. But it was really cool, and I honestly don't even know how much I spent for it. I don't even know how much money it was, because he asked me if I wanted a receipt, and I said no, so I don't even know how much I paid for this fucking shirt. Here's what the shirt looks like. I already have it hung up. I had it hung up and everything, but the front is pretty basic. It just, you know, the only thing that's really noticeable is right there. It just says, Just Me, I-DLE World Tour. The back is where you get all the nicer stuff, you know. It's, you know, says Just Me, I-DLE, and then it has all the tour dates, and then it also has more stuff at the bottom. But yeah, so this was like the one shirt, one design, only thing for merch that they had. And yeah, like I said, I don't know how much I paid for it, so I'm assuming probably like $35. And yeah, I'm pretty sure I got the last one, so, but it was pretty cool though, still, so I'm glad that I got it. So as far as the actual concert went, it was a really, really good show. It was a really good concert. It was probably like one of the few concerts I actually enjoyed myself and had really, really fun at. We stayed further back because we don't like being in the middle of the standing, because whenever we go to these concerts that are, you know, standing only venues, we tend to not like standing in the middle just because we don't like having people around us, and we typically like to stay by a corner or something. But it was such a wide venue that we really couldn't go to a corner, you know, so we were in the middle, but we were all the way in the back to the point where, you know, it wasn't cramped or anything. But you know, and the stage looked like it was further away, but in majority of my videos it didn't look that far away, or, you know, because it was easy to see them when using it. And then you know, I will say the one thing I hate about having like standing only venues is when the phones go up or the light sticks go up, you have a hard time seeing, you know, like the girls, you know, or like the performers. So that was kind of bad, but I did see obviously like 90% of the show I was able to see, so I was pretty fine. And I'm taller, so I'm on the taller side, so I didn't really have to worry about that. I had a really good time. The people there were really cool. I didn't really talk to anyone though, because, you know, I'm like the introvert in me. I never really like going up to people at concerts. Like, if you guys come up to me, I'll talk to you, but I'm not the type of person to go up to people. So, but everyone just seemed pretty chill and just, you know, very nice. And, you know, like I said, even though I didn't talk to anyone, they just seemed outgoing.
Also, another thing I forgot to mention, but it's not really that important, but there were a lot of hot guys there, just saying.
It was a really nice concert, and I will have the majority of my fan cams up either Saturday or Sunday, Monday. Over the weekend, I'll have them up. I will be honest, not all of the videos are perfect. There are some parts of each video, each fan cam, that kind of has some inconsistencies where either gets blurry or it's further away, or I had someone's fucking phone in my way, you know, or like just something like that. So just know that not all of the videos are perfect, but a good portion of each performance in each video are really, really good, in my opinion. So I hope you guys enjoy watching all those videos and stuff when they do come out. I didn't film all the songs, but I just filmed the songs that I personally really enjoyed, and I filmed little bits of certain songs that I thought were going to be really cool for the concert. So, but yeah, so that's pretty much my whole entire kind of review on the whole concert. It was just a really good time, and it was like one of the few concerts I had like a really good time and had really fun. So I can't really say any negatives or anything negative about the show. The girls did an amazing job with the show, and you know, they were just really fun, and I don't know, it was just a really good time personally. So it's definitely probably one of my favorite concerts that I've been to, and I've been to a lot over the past couple years. So, but that's all I have for you guys for today for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to hit a big thumbs up. Don't forget to comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. Follow all my social media links in the description below. Look out for all those fan cams and videos for the performances, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye guys.